Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Zan's Podcast. Now, of course, this podcast is basically just a Q&A, and it will run all the time. And I will be opening up a brand new podcast on Edge Stories. Go watch that. It's going to be all about wrestling. It's going to be absolutely great. And, it's basically just going to be me opening up my opinions on wrestling, telling you what happened on Raw, SmackDown, 205 Live, all that crap. Please watch that. It will be starting mid-January, so, you got a little ways of a wait yet, but still. Okay, so our first question here is from Brandon McCarr. Nice name. Brandon McCarr. He asked, and get ready for this. Get ready for this epic question of epic proportions. Drumroll, please. That's a horrible drumroll anyway. He asked, what am I doing for Christmas? Well, I put up a tree. There's a few things up and done already. Gonna eat. Open gifts. That's what else do you for Christmas? Go to Disneyland? I don't do that. But yeah, that's what I'm doing for Christmas. And as you can see, I have a picture of the White House and many Christmas trees and a giant Christmas tree. So yeah, that's that. Okay. Sarah Okerlund asked, what is your favorite game of all time? Well, my favorite game of all time, that's a little much, okay? I can't exactly explain my favorite game of all time. I'll try, but I don't know if I can actually end up explaining my favorite game of all time. I would have to say it's a WWE game. But also, I really like Subnautica as well. The recent stuff they've been doing with Subnautica hasn't been too great, but, it's a little good. Which kind of makes me want to go back and do the series again, even though I already stopped. I might end up doing it again. Which actually would bring us to our next question. Bottle Flipper 04. Okay. Yep, Bottle Flipper 04. That is their name. My god. Okay, Bottle Flipper 04 asked, will you ever play Subnautica again, being as it's had big updates recently? Well, there might have been some gigantic updates recently, but I really don't know if I'm going to be playing Subnautica again. Now, keep in mind, I might play it again. But that is not a 100% guarantee. Okay? I might do 5 more episodes. But I'm not going to I don't know. It's not a guarantee I'm going to play it again, because I have so many games that are I'm striving to finish here, but I haven't managed to quite finish these games yet. I don't know. I'm getting close. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll bring it back. Maybe I won't. Again, I really just don't know right now. I have a bunch of games that I'm currently playing, which hopefully are going to pan out. Hopefully I'll get a new episode of Dishonored this week. I haven't filmed it yet. I've been filming a bunch of crap for other channels, and I haven't filmed anything for the gaming channel. So yeah. Subnautica has a 48% chance of coming back. So yeah. Okay. Now, Braden asked, man, these names though. Braden asked, what is your favorite series you've done on your channel? Well, first of all, that's very much what is my favorite game. But I think playing through every series that I've ever done, I gotta say, Universe Mode was definitely fun. WWE 2K16 Universe Mode Season 1, that was fun. And, I went through a lot of things happened. It was definitely fun. It was really something fun to play through. And I can't wait to get WWE 2K17. Because Universe Mode will be bomb. And also, we're probably going to go back to having 2 videos a day. Which I know is a lot, but, I'll hopefully be able to manage. Again, I hope. Okay. We have just a few more questions left. So I didn't quite pick out all the questions that I really should have. Now, I feel like we've gotten this question a lot. But Adam Salisbury asked, why did you become a YouTuber? Well, again, I feel like I've gotten this question a lot, but I actually became a YouTuber because, you know, it seemed like something interesting. I was watching a bunch of other people do it, and I believe the first person that I actually watched was, there's somebody called Aflac Cup Series, and they're the first person I watched, which is why I started Etching the Stars. And if you notice, I started the Ivory Cup Series, which is a little bit similar to that. I started on Etching the Stars and started a little bit of projects, and I also started watching Crosshairs Productions. Those are two people I started watching, and I believe the third I started watching was Scott is Minecraft. So I watched all three. I just watched the three of them for quite some time, and they all inspired me to do videos. I believe Scott is the reason why I started my gaming channel. You noticed I did do a lot of Minecraft. I'm glad I stopped that now, being as Minecraft has been dead for like a year and a half, but maybe possibly more than that. I mean, his channel is definitely dead. He's been at like 12 million subscribers for like 2 years. Like, that is how dead his channel is. And that's not even me joking. That's legit. But yeah, that's how I became a YouTuber. It seemed interesting. I watched those three. And then, like, I really got into it when I started watching Jacksepticeye, which I watched about, I don't know, like 7 months before I started watching Markiplier. It's very interesting. But, I don't know. I've been really into it. I've been trying to use different channels for different reasons, so I don't pack too much into one channel. If you've noticed, Etching the Stars has really started becoming a wrestling channel, which is why that I'm deciding to drop Die Hard Wrestling. But the reason I made Die Hard Wrestling was to make Etching the Stars not so wrestling based, but I just gave up, and now we're gonna do the complete opposite thing, and I'm gonna have a whole video talking about it at the end of the year about what is gonna be going on across all the channels. Gonna have one on Zanzone, and I'm gonna have one on Etching the Stars, and everything's just gonna be different. 2017 is gonna be a whole different year across the YouTube platform for me, and I personally think that's gonna be fantastic. Okay, now I have this question. Alan asked, what are your plans for 2017 on YouTube? Well, let me just run through them quickly. Etching the Stars, my review channel is going to be moving to Etching the Stars, and I'm going to start a little more vlogging. I'm going to start vlogging a little more often on Zanzone, and I'm also going to be doing news. I'm basically going to become Keemstar, just the version that isn't horrible, and I'm going to be doing news every Friday that happened that week. That will be fine. That would be great. That actually might be something to get views, possibly. I don't know. We just hit 400 subscribers. I mean, come on. You know, we're really getting in there. We have 400 subscribers on the dot currently. Most I've ever had was 401 subscribers, but I lost one somewhere along the way. And yeah. But yeah, yeah. And also, I have one more question. And they are, I don't have a name, sorry. But they asked, what am I gonna do for Etching the Stars Wrestling on Christmas? Well, actually, unnamed person. It's actually gonna be on Christmas Eve, because Christmas Eve is Saturday, not Christmas. And also, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna have a Christmas tree match. That's all you need to know. That's what it's gonna be, okay? That's what it's gonna be, a Christmas tree match. You don't need to know any more details. That is legitimately what it's gonna be, and you're gonna deal with it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please make sure to leave a like, and if you have any questions, please leave them down below or tweet me at my Twitter at xang767. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.